Welcome to Mushrooms.
Discuss podcast. I'm Mars, and this is
Jay.
Woo.
Yeah, alright. Good morning and good night for you.
Good night and good morning and good afternoon.
The Truman Show. Have you seen that movie?
Uh, Forever ago, it made me so paranoid.
It's so good.
It's gonna make me think that people are watching me all the time, though.
Yeah, possible. Here's her whole life recorded for a whole audience.
I mean, that's just like children who have like family vlog channels.
Yeah.
They get to go back and watch everything that ever happened every time their parents yell at them and scold them for the camera, all the fun stuff.
Cry for the camera, cry for the camera. Mom, I am crying.
Scolds child, but only looks into the lens.
Yeah. How would you feel if you grew up with your whole life recorded and like at any certain point of age you can just look back at it?
I'd be fucking pissed. Are you joking?
That's-
Especially because I'm trans. My dead name would just be on the internet forever,
mm,
dude.
yeah.
And like everything, shit sucks. I feel bad for like trans kids who have famous parents who like aren't even like family vlog channel people because like then their shit's all over too, like forever.
Yeah.
It's grody. I hate it. I would hate it anyway, but like especially that.
Yeah. I feel like I would go into like some crisis watching it.
Oh, for sure. Because it's like, I'm sure there's like some things that's like, oh, that's fun, or oh, it's cute things when I was really little, but like, I don't need to see all that. I don't need to see how much of a shit kid I was when I was in like middle school. Like, it's not, I don't really need that in my life. I can
Yeah.
just like remember it and then discard the memory.
Yeah. I remember I was looking through, I think it was like a Google Docs or something, and I found this video of me and I was like, hmm, I want to say maybe six or so. My sister recorded me, and I was just dancing and I was like hopping around and spinning and smiling into the camera, and I was like, whoa, that's me?
Oh,
What? That's like weird to see.
oh my God. That's cute. I don't think I have a lot of like videos, mostly pictures of
Mhm.
me when I was really little. And like my family, or mostly I guess my mom and my aunt were like obsessed with putting me in like little dresses and stuff whenever they could get me to like put on clothes.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of pictures of me in like the little like the kind of dress where it's like the skirt is always like a different color than like the
Oh,
top part,
yeah.
and it's like ladybug themed or like black and white, like that kind of shit. I have a lot of those.
That reminds me of the fashion from that Disney show, Shake It Up.
Oh my God, stop. The fashion in that show is garbage, dude, because it's like shitty Disney clothes where it's like you have like four skirts on and like a pair of leggings and like
Seven
also a
scarves on
yeah,
and
literally like a
gloves.
oh my God, it's awful. Like your fingerless gloves and like your 15 scarves. Like, oh my God, it's such a terrible fucking like it ruined it too. I wanted to dress like that so bad
Oh
and like
yeah.
fucked an entire generation up of like, oh my God, I want to look like the Disney kids. So bad.
That's how I felt when I had white skinny jeans and
Oh
a
my God,
red zip up hoodie with like red Converse, I think. That was
dude,
that was it.
we're styling.
And my hair was cut short and I would slick it back.
Oh my fucking God.
I felt like a Disney character. Like the
Dude,
outcast one.
I'm sure I'm sure Disney characters looked like that before. Dude, you would be in like that part of Radio Rebel where everyone wears red.
Yeah.
I swear to God, somebody looked like that in that part of that movie. With like white skinny jeans and a fucking like red Converse and a red zip up hoodie. Absolutely somebody looked like that.
I actually got that fashion inspo from Louis Tomlinson from One Direction.
Oh my fucking God, that makes too much sense and I hate it. That makes so much sense. Dude, my dream was to look like the guys from Five Sauce in that
Oh
era
yeah.
in like 2014 with like the black skinny jeans, too many bracelets, and then like the huge tank tops that like went down really far on the sides
Yeah.
with like the like Nirvana tank top. Like any sort of like band tank top I could find or like band tee, I was like, I want it. I'm buying it. I need it.
That's so funny.
I ended up getting a lip ring because, Luke had one,
Oh yeah,
so.
for sure.
And then I got a second one because Andy Biersack had one. And I was like, snake bites anybody? Yes, please.
Oh, I love that era of walking into Hot Topic. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. The only things I ever see in there are like Stranger Things, like My Hero, and like Demon Slayer, like the main
Yeah.
ones. But just like Demon Slayer is pretty good,
Hmm.
so fair enough. Stranger Things good. I just don't really watch it because I got like bored. And then I've never watched My Hero because the fucking main kid pisses me off because he sucks in the beginning. So I can't watch it because I get too anxious because he sucks. It's like even if like the promise of him like getting stronger and cooler later, it's like I
It's
can't
not worth the
sit
time.
through it. No, I'm not gonna waste my time and wait for him to get better. I'm gonna watch something where they start out cool, or at
Yeah.
least he gets better faster, you know? I'm not waiting like 20 episodes for him to be like, "Oh, I have a power now." H- Hello? Absolutely not. It's too much.
Yeah, that's fair. It's,
Ugh,
I feel like
yeah,
last time I walked into Hot Topic, the only good thing I saw was the Hatsune Miku shirts.
dude.
And let me tell you, I bought that so fast.
Hell
It's like
yeah.
okay, it's kind of weird. So, it's a large, but it fits like a 2 extra large, which doesn't make sense.
Um,
And it was kind of funny because I was comparing a large from Forever 21 to this large, and like the large from Forever 21 looked like a small.
oh, I hate that so much. Yeah, H&M is kind of like that too, because they're not like H&M and Forever 21 are like not inclusive with sizing,
Oh
and
yeah,
it's like their sizes are so fucked.
you have
It's
to
yeah,
you have to get the plus size online shopping. You can't get it in
yeah,
person.
it's so fucking frustrating. Yeah, every time I go out, I'm like the biggest thing that I can find of what I want. If it's not there, I just can't buy it. I'll
Oh
just
yeah.
like, all right, well, I'll come back in like 2 months and see if you have anything.
Yeah. Oh, um, I feel like we just went on 16 different tangents. What were we talking about? Uh,
Uh,
school?
sure. Yeah.
Uh.
Anyway, you said you had something you wanted to talk about.
Oh, okay. I have some news. Um,
Ooh.
so as an American, I have been trying to find a job in Germany.
Ooh.
Oh my god, let me tell you how difficult that is because I'm not a citizen. Um,
Mm.
Cops don't come after me. And so I've been trying to find a job for like a couple months now, and I don't know German. My German is very broken. Um, and then we finally found one that's like at a hotel, and I went there for a job interview the other day.
Yeah.
Ooh. And so it was really weird because it's a fancy hotel. It's like 200 a night fancy,
Oh my God.
and it's massive. And like, so I walk in, I'm waiting, and they both speak English, which is good.
Fuck
And
yeah.
they were basically like treating it like I got the job. Like they weren't even asking me questions, they were just telling me about the job.
Yeah.
Um, and they were like, the only problem is that if you're paired with someone while cleaning a room, they might not know English. And I was like, okay, that might be a problem, but I think I'll do it anyways because I have to.
Yeah.
Like I need a job. So I have a test day on Tuesday to work,
Ooh.
and I go in the morning, and it's what's it called? A half. I'm blanking.
Half day? What are you talking about?
Um, not full time, part time. It's part time. There we go.
Oh, it's halftime.
Halftime.
Part time.
This is football now.
Hell yeah, it's halftime.
And so it's a part time job, and which I'm excited for. Um, and I take the train there, which is kind of cool. Um, so that's my news.
Fun. That sounds sick. I hope you get it.
Yeah, they said if everything works out and I like it, then it would stop. What? Then it would
Oh,
start September 1st. So I think I have it.
ooh. You
There,
got this shit in the bag, dude.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
With my laundromat experience, no one can stop me.
True. You can fold clothes like a beast now.
No cap.
Oh, God.
And oh my god, Monday, I'm really excited because I am traveling to Frankfurt to meet online friends.
Mm,
Oh my god, I'm so
dude,
excited.
that sounds exciting. Fuck yeah.
Yes, it makes me sweat thinking about it because I'm taking the train alone for like
Oh,
3 hours.
oh God.
But
You say
it'll be good. I'm excited to meet them.
yes. Let's go.
And it'll be good because like I haven't had social interaction in like 6 months, so I'm like
Fuck.
I'm
Good
dying.
point. Jesus. This is gonna be good for you then. Keep me
Oh
updated,
yeah,
even though I'll
for
probably
sure.
be asleep.
Ugh. Yes, I'm so excited, so nervous. Like, oh, my heart races for Tuesday for the job thing. Oh my god.
Yeah. At least you can like kind of like have fun and a little like chill out a little bit before then when you're like
Yeah,
meeting people.
yeah, for sure. You got any big news? Any updates?
Um, big news updates. So watching a new show.
Uh huh.
Because last time we were talking about anime,
Mm-hmm.
and I made my roommate, our friend, start watching Vinland Saga,
Ooh.
which I'm so fucking happy about.
Uh huh.
Um, it's so good, and I love rewatching it, and I didn't know it was on Netflix, so I'm extra happy.
Oh wow.
And they like it, which is fuck yeah. So we get to actually finish it. Um, and then they made me start watching Arcane,
Oh,
which
okay.
is so fucking good. Hello. What the fuck? I was surprised because like I didn't really know much about it and I didn't see any of the animation. I just heard people talk about it like constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Um about how it's so fucking good. It's like it's just and the yeah, it was just like I was like, okay, sick dude.
Isn't it League of
Um
Legends based?
yeah, it's supposed to be like the like quote unquote prequel of League of Legends. So
Oh.
like kind of like the story of some of the characters like before the actual like game area,
Right.
I guess. Which is pretty interesting. And it's also nice because like it's funny because some people have been like, "Oh my God, I watched Arcane. I want to play League." And League players are like, "Oh my fucking God, don't do that. You're gonna hate yourself. Please don't play League. It's
Yeah.
not worth it." Because League players hate League, but they can't stop playing it,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Don't do it. You can watch it and not play League, I promise."
All I hear is just memes about League being like the stinkiest game.
It literally, it's so funny. There's a guy named Mango, and he's like a professional Smash player, like he plays Smash Melee.
Hmm.
And he likes to grind games like really hard on stream, and he'll play like League and like I think Valorant. I can't remember what the other game was. And like Dota and stuff on stream, and he'll
Hmm.
play for like 12 hours or like 14 hours, and he'll just
Wow.
fucking grind the game constantly. And for a while, like a couple of years ago or something, um, he would like play League for like 14 hours a day, and then go to sleep. Uh, wake up hungover, play a couple games of League, then turn his stream on and play for like the rest of the day,
Oh
and
my
like work off his
god.
hangover by playing League. And he was like, and I fucking loved it. And they were like, wait, what? And he's like, oh, I hate League. But I love doing it. And they're like, what the fuck is wrong? And he's like, no, League sucks. And I hated it, but I loved it. And I was like, what the fuck? Y'all got Stockholm for League, dude. Like, what the hell is this?
That's how I feel about Overwatch. Like, when
That's
I
fair.
first got into Overwatch, okay, I used to think I hated Overwatch. Like I saw the game and I was like, this looks stupid. I'm never gonna play this. And then my partner got me into it and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. Um,
Yeah.
and then it got to a point where I started to not like it because like the teams were unfair because you have like your tanks and you have your defending and you have your healing. And sometimes it
hmm
would be like a team has no tanks and a team has all the tanks. So it just wouldn't be fair and it's really annoying. And I was like, I hate this. But I kept playing it and I was addicted and I would play it all day long.
Oh my God. Overwatch is fun though. It's a lot easier to follow along with than
Oh, yeah.
like I don't know, like COD or something. I just feel like it's easier to follow along with because you don't have to know like everything that's going on, and it's like the colors are nicer,
Oh,
even
yeah.
though it's like a lot is happening.
Yeah.
Like the characters are fun to look at and shit.
I went
I've
from.
always,
Hmm?
I've always liked Overwatch.
Oh, yeah. I went from Team Fortress 2 to Overwatch. So I was biased because Team Fortress 2 you don't have any like special effects and stuff. You don't have any ultimates.
Mhm.
So I was like I don't think I'm going to like this. And plus I was
Yeah,
scared that it would be too much and I would get like overstimulated due to it, but no, I love
well,
it.
that's fair. It is like I feel like at first it is like, oh my fucking God, what's happening? And then you keep looking at it and you're like, oh, I can kind of process what's actually going on now. Once I like get past the fucking like colors flying around my screen for like 5 minutes.
Do you have a favorite character in Overwatch?
I don't know any of the new ones.
Mhm.
Um, so from when I used to like watch it and then play it a little bit
Mhm.
when I had it. Um,
If you don't know any names, you can describe and I can probably.
I know some of the names. Um, oh, never mind. I like Junkrat.
Oh, Junkrat's so fun to play.
Fucking love Junkrat. Junkrat, and then Zarya's hot, so
That's the
her
Russian
goth
one, right?
skin, yeah, the big buff
Yeah.
Russian lady, her fucking goth skin,
Oh
wow,
yeah.
chef's kiss. Holy shit, it's so good. Yeah, like Zarya, Junkrat is fun. He just I vibe with him a lot. He's
Yeah.
great. Those two are fun, and then I think Winston's dorky. I
Oh
like
yeah.
him.
Vincent's fun.
He eats peanut butter with his feet.
Oh my god, I sat down and watched the whole lore of Overwatch. Oh my
Dude, I
god, it's
used to
so
watch
fun.
like those little like animated videos they put
Yeah,
out on their channel. I used to sit down and watch this all the
they're
time because I was
good.
like, I gotta keep up with the lore. Even though I like wasn't playing it, I was just watching people play it. So funny.
Yeah, it's really good. I think my favorite character, I had Widowmaker as my main for like a long time because I love sniping. Um,
Nice.
but her ultimate, it's good because you can like see people through walls. But I was
Uh-huh.
tired of it because it's not as compact as the other ones, and so
Yeah.
I would main Orisa. Oh my god, I love Orisa. And
Oh, I think I know.
yeah, it's like the robot with four legs as a tank.
Dude, I fucking love Arissa. Holy
Oh my
shit.
god, have you heard Orisa's new changes in Overwatch 2 that's coming out?
No.
So they're getting rid of the shield and
Oh.
they're replaced they she now has this like this Kylo Ren type thing that like is like a long stick and it like spins super fast and it makes her go faster and like shields and like can you can hit people and her ultimate is different as well. Like it was like this giant orb. Wait, what was her ultimate?
I don't know.
Her new ultimate is now something cool, but I forgot. But I know it's cool.
It sound, I don't know. I like her a lot.
Yes.
She's a fun character.
Yeah, and
I also, sorry, go ahead. I'm
oh
just looking.
they're adding I think two new characters to Overwatch 2, which is like the I forgot her name. It's like Junker Queen almost or something like that. It kind of reminds me of Junkrat. Hmm.
Junker Queen.
Yeah.
Oh,
I.
I looked up Junker and Junker Queen came up.
Oh.
Oh, she's hot. Oh, I do remember her from the trailer.
Yeah.
She's like beating the shit out of some guys.
Yeah. I'm so excited to play her. Oh.
Dude, she's fucking ripped. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Also, I found this fun fan art
Oh god, I'm
of
scared.
Orisa. It's good.
Oh
It's
no,
just
that is good.
Orisa.
Ever since the Aunt Fanny stuff, I'm
Oh,
traumatized.
no more of that. It's fine.
That is cool. Whoa. She is ripped.
She's fucking ripped, dude. She's got a six pack. It's crazy. Oh yeah. Speaking of Arcane, um, we're watching it. I think we're on like episode 7 of 9, so we're almost done with it.
Hmm.
Um, and there's a guy in it because like I've been trying to figure out like a Halloween costume or something for like a month.
Hmm.
And I'm like, fuck, I can't fucking decide what I want to do. And I gotta like figure it out if I'm gonna have to order stuff, right?
Yeah.
Um, and like it's hard for me to feel like that I can like it's dumb, but it's hard for me to feel like that I can like dress up as somebody who isn't black, even though I
Hmm.
can.
Right.
It's just like it doesn't, I don't know. I feel like I don't fit the vibe sometimes because it's like, eh.
Yeah, there's
But
a lot of social standards,
yeah,
especially
and
in the
it's like
cosplay community.
it's so weird and it's like I would like to dress up or cosplay as like a black person, but
Hmm.
also there's not a lot usually that I can
Yeah.
like pick that I like, um, that aren't just like big booby women constantly.
Yeah.
'Cause, like holy shit, every black woman has to have huge boobs apparently. Um, but in Arcane, there's a guy, his name is Echo, and like his nickname is like Little Man, which is so great because I'm short. Uh, and I am absolutely gonna have to
Oh,
cosplay him. And I started like looking for stuff
that's
to
awesome.
order. And like um at one point he like gets like a outfit like update almost
Hmm.
in like the later episodes. And then as soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, I have to dress up as him. And my roommate was like, oh, I can help. I want to
Oh,
help.
that's so great.
Yeah, because he looks fucking sick. And I'm like, oh, absolutely. I love him. I need that. So
Oh,
much fun.
that's so
It's a
fun.
really good show. Yeah, you should watch it if you haven't seen it.
I tried watching it. I need to give it another go.
Yeah, it's like it's mostly, I think, world building in like the first 2 or 3 episodes. So
Hmm.
it's not like great. Like it gets crazy, sure, but like you kind of have to just like chill, I guess, for the first couple.
Yeah.
Because for the first couple for me, I was like, it's not bad, it's whatever. And then once I got to like 3 or 4, I was like, and I'm a little more interested now. And now I yell at the TV when we watch it. So I'm like, fuck that guy, I hate that guy, piece of shit asshole. My friend's like, yes, get into it. And they make me turn up the volume when like the good like song like part come on,
Hmm.
because they have like really good like soundtracks for the show. So when they're like, oh my God, it's the good part, turn it up. And I have to like turn it up when like the really good like sound parts come in for like the fun like fight scenes and like
Hmm.
stuff and like those little areas. We turn the volume up and they're like, the neighbors can deal right now, it's fine.
That's so great. Oh.
Yeah, it's really good.
Do you live on the top floor or bottom?
Bottom floor, which is
Oh.
nice, but also I think a family just moved in
Oh
upstairs.
God.
'Cause it was very quiet for the first couple days.
Hmm.
And then there was like a lot of like vacuuming and stuff. So I think they were cleaning the carpet.
Oh.
Uh, because then a bunch of like, not a bunch, but like maybe like 4 people, 3 or 4 people,
Hmm.
uh, started like moving things upstairs and they looked like a family. And I was like, oh, oh.
Oh
And now I hear like
no.
walking and stuff upstairs. And I'm like, okay, so somebody definitely moved in. I feel
Right.
like nobody was up there for a bit
Hmm.
because like didn't really like hear anything. Um, but now I definitely hear stuff.
Mm,
So I
I
think some.
I hate having upstairs neighbors that are noisy. Like our top floor, so that like the toppest floor, um,
Yeah.
they're a couple and they scream and they fight and they slam doors and their dog barks and it's just like stop. It'll be like 6 a.m. and I hear the woman screaming.
No,
Oh,
that's awful. I hate that.
yeah. It's just
At
like, hmm?
oh, you can go ahead.
Oh, it's just like 7 a.m. I'll hear like a door open and the woman's going, Shiza, Shiza, Shiza.
Oh my God. At at my grandma's house, because she also lives on the bottom floor of like little apartments.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's like a family of like I think it's like a single mom, like a couple kids. Um, and one of them, I think he's like probably closer to like 10 or 11, and he's very rambunctious. Like he has a lot of energy. And my grandma's like, I think he plays football in the house when nobody's home with how loud it is. Like he's like jumping around, like running around
Oh my
upstairs.
god.
It's it's a fucking nightmare. I stayed there
Oh.
for a couple days once and I was like, holy fucking shit, dude. He's so fucking loud. He's for
Oh.
sure like sprinting around the house.
I
Like he
hate
does it
that.
at night sometimes. When it's like 10 p.m., he's like running around. Like, oh my God, get a fucking handle on your child, dude. Put him somewhere else if he's gonna be this loud.
There should be like a law for like upstairs neighbors or just neighbors in general that if you complain to your landlord and they pass like a 3 strike mark, get them out, kick them out.
Yeah, or at least like make them like switch so they're on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Just so they can't like be fucking like terrorizing you while they're running around upstairs stomping. It's awful.
Yeah, when I lived in the United States, I had this upstairs neighbor, and they would like sound like they were moving like this heavy ass furniture at like 3 a.m. all night. And I would hear them giggling. I think they were like college students. While that was
Uh,
happening, I had neighbors. It was a frat house, so they would
yeah.
blast music and party. And I remember this one time I wrote this long note about like the Constitution and how noise pollution happens. It was just like this bullshit letter I wrote, and I put it
Yeah.
on their door. And at the end, I was like, "Please stop! I'm gonna call the cops." And
Oh
then
my
they
God.
stopped.
You scared him, dude. That's fun.
Oh,
Dude, those people at 3 a.m. giggling were probably having sex, just like slamming the bed frame or something.
oh my god! It was all
If they were
night.
like giggling, being like, ha 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 ha, we're so loud, it's so late.
I hate it.
So awful, dude. I'm also just happy I didn't live on the second floor because I'm like, I don't want to carry all my shit up there,
Oh
and
my
I'm
god.
also, I kind of have like a heavy foot when I walk. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to be a nuisance because I do stomp occasionally. I feel
Right. Yeah, I'm glad that it's good to live on the bottom, but I hate the noise above, but it means I can run everywhere around my house and parkour. So,
bad. Yeah, I can hardcore parkour around the house as long as I'm not hitting like the adjacent walls.
yeah.
And like we're like kind of like on the corner, so like it's less, we're not like surrounded completely. Um, so it's like more space to like be loud, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So we're
Mm-hmm.
not, like right against them, which is nice.
Yeah.
So I get to slap my little feet around the floor when I run around the house.
Yeah. Oh my god, sometimes I'll hear like running. I'll be in the kitchen doing something and I hear running around the apartment and I look outside the door and I'm like, "Jen, what are you doing?" And he's just like running around the apartment.
Oh my God, dude.
He just runs sometimes.
Dude, it's like my cat. He's got zoomies.
Yeah, he does get the zoomies.
My God, that's so funny.
Oh, oh, I also thought it would be a fun topic to kind of go back and talk about our cosplay adventures at Comic Con.
Dude, I still have one.
So our old town, or yeah, the town that I used to live in, hosted these local Comic Con events, and it was like maybe high school. Mars and I went to
Yeah.
for like 3 years straight.
Yeah, like ninth-ish grade, like so like 14, 15.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Uh oh, no. Earlier than that. It was like eighth grade. I remember because I had that stupid Pikachu hat with like the paw things.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And I would wear it to school constantly and I looked stupid. I remember somebody asked me where I got it, and I was like, I went to Comic-Con. He was like, sick. And I was like, that's weird. Why do you think that's cool? You play football. Stop. Yeah, so like I think like 13, 14 to about like 16, 17, I think is when we were doing it.
yeah. Okay. The first year, what did we go as? Was it you as
First
Oron?
year. No. First year I was Flame Princess.
Okay.
It was that year. And then because we had those other people come with us and the
Yeah.
fucking homestuck circle.
Oh, I think. Wait, I think I
That
was the
you were the
doctor.
doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have
Oh
a
my
I
god.
have a picture of that somewhere.
Oh god. Yeah, I was
I
the 11th doctor.
yeah, your favorite doctor.
God.
I took a picture with some people dressed up as Mortal Kombat characters,
Hmm.
and then I think it was both of us or just me took a picture with stormtroopers.
Yeah, I remember I was standing next to them. I didn't even watch Star Wars back then.
I didn't either. I was just like sick. Let's take a picture.
Oh my god. Yeah, was that the Homestuck year? It must. No, I think.
That
Was it?
was for sure.
Oh god.
Because
Yeah.
I remember like standing outside of it being like, what the fuck are you guys? I didn't know what was happening until you told me recently because I didn't ask. Because
Right.
I was like, well, I don't know. You guys are just kind of like more social than I am. Or at least you got like pulled into more social situations than I did because you were
Yeah.
like closer with the extroverts than I was.
Hmm.
So like you were in the circle. I was just like chilling outside of it because I was like, I'm tired. We've been walking all
God.
day. I'm in a full ass like costume with like face paint and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like I'm gonna chill out.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
something like y'all were doing that, finally done, and then we like fucked off and did something else. And I was like, what the fuck is
Wait,
happening?
let's go back a little bit. Let me explain this circle. So,
Oh, God.
okay, that Comic Con that year, Homestuck was taking over. Never read it. I think you read it, or is it interactive? I don't know. Um,
Uh, I think it's both. I don't know. I don't
okay.
understand Homestuck at all.
Um, I'm just gonna openly admit that fandom's cringy. Um,
It's scary.
it's scary. I felt scared. So, at that Comic Con, they were taking over, and a couple of us went outside, and they were all standing in a circle. And at the time, I had this friend who super extroverted. Um,
Mm.
he wanted to go in the circle, and I was like, okay. And so we went, and apparently they were playing like a kissing game, and I was like, how old were we? Like
I
13?
was 13, so you were 14.
Yeah, and I was like, I feel really uncomfortable, but I was standing there because I didn't know what to do, and they were like
Yeah.
just smooching each other, and I'm like,
It was so fucking that was like such like typical like like Comic-Con shit
oh yeah,
because like you watch videos from like the 2010s 2012 like era, it's very much like Homestuck people or on people like in that like kind of anime-esque area
oh
or like
yeah,
weird like graphic novel like cosplayers. It's like playing the Pocky game and like being like weird and like
flower
running around.
crowns, and
Yeah,
yeah,
or like anime expo type shit where
hmm,
people would do like the tackle thing
oh
where they
yeah,
like run
oh
up
that's
behind you
so
and
cringe.
fucking body tackle you, which like you can't do anymore because holy shit, you can't just do that to strangers. But
Yeah,
like it was like so much of like all of that, and I didn't know if that was like real or if it would happen because like where we were it was a lot smaller because it was
hmm.
the first one. Um, and then it happened, and I was like, okay, well, what the fuck? This is okay. This is fucking weird. All right.
Uh,
It's
Okay.
just like,
So the second year, what did we all go as? I think I was Kiki from Deliveries, or was that the third year?
mm, wait, how many years did we go?
So I think I can only remember
Oh,
three, maybe.
no, we did go four. Or no, I think, did you go? I went four, I think.
I so how I remember the cosplay list, I don't
Uh-huh.
remember the order. So I was Doctor,
Yep.
um, Osumatsu-san, um,
Oh,
yeah, um,
right.
Kiki, and I think was there anything else? I can't remember.
I, oh, I remember what I remember, because I remember the last one, it was you, me, and our old friend.
Hmm.
And he was in like a Totoro onesie, I think.
Yeah,
And then I think both of us weren't dressed up. I, yeah, I don't think we
possible.
were dressed up.
Yeah,
We were just like doing nothing that entire time.
we
Because
were like done. We were like, we've been here.
we were bored and had no
It
money
was
and had
hot.
seen everything. Yeah, and it was fucking hot and like cramped because it was huge.
Yeah.
Um, and and the first one, yeah. So the first one, Flame Princess and Doctor.
Hmm.
Second one, I think that one was Asumatsu-san, and
Yeah,
then I went as like a really shitty like wait a minute. Oh my God, I've done too many cosplays and I think I went how many times did I go? What the fuck?
well, plus we went
Okay.
multiple days, so that might be messing up.
Oh, that's true. Okay. I think that second time I went as things. So like the first day I was Amethyst from Steven Universe,
Oh,
and the second day I was Michonne from Walking Dead.
I don't think I did. I go with you during that time. I remember there's a Comic Con I didn't go.
Yeah. I think that
I think
was
it was the
the
last one that you went to.
yeah, the last one I was with my roommate now.
Hmm.
We like met up and hung out. Wait, did we?
No, didn't you go with I'll bleep this name, but didn't you go with, was that his name?
I met him there one of the times.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, I met him when I went with my roommate now at one point. We went to one of them. We met him because he was cosplaying Voltron, and
Hmm.
I was like, "Oh, our my friend likes Voltron. Can I get a picture?" Because it was like him and a couple of his friends were like all Voltron characters,
Hmm.
and I was like, "Oh, can I get a picture? My friend likes Voltron," and they were like, "Yeah, sure." Um, and it was weird because I I wasn't dressed up as anything. I was just in a hoodie and jeans
Hmm.
or sweats, probably. Yeah, this was definitely the last time. This is the last time I ever went. Uh, I was in a hoodie and jeans or sweats, and it was with my current roommate. And we were walking around just looking at like art and stuff. And I think I don't think I had like money to buy shit, so I was just looking and like collecting the little cards.
Yeah.
And his friends, two of his friends who were cosplaying as Voltron came up and they were like, "Hey, our friend like wants a picture or wants to say hi or something."
Great
And I was
cosplay.
like, "Yeah."
Swords.
I was like, "Wait, what? Who the f like who is it?" And they said his name and they were like, "Yeah, he's cosplaying that." And I was like, "I don't know who the fuck that is." And my friend was like, I don't know who that is either. And we were like, okay. And they were like, yeah, so like, whenever you're done, just like meet us over there. And we were like, okay, whatever. And I was like, oh, they're cosplaying as Voltron. Maybe I'll just get a picture with them and then send it to, who.
Yeah.
Um, and they were like, yeah, cool. So we like, we were walking, we finished up at the booth we were at or whatever. And then we walked over and we found them again. And we were like, oh, hey. And they were like, hi. Um, and then apparently he was grouchy. So they called him and because he was literally other room. He was in a little art room, just like
Hmm.
sitting on the floor with their other like group of friends, and they called him to like bug him, and they like were like playfully bickering, and then he hung up. Um, and then they gave my friend his number to call him. It's very teenager. It's very cosplay teenager. They called him and he was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And they were like, "It's me. Your friends gave me your number to call you to ask for a picture." And he was like, "What?" And so that happened. And then like it was yeah, that happened and then we met them and then we took a picture and then later that day afterwards, we followed all of each other on Instagram
Hmm.
and then I became friends with only him somehow. Like I passively talked to the other two, kind of not really, but I
Right.
was pretty much only friends with him, and we still talk occasionally now. Like we were a lot closer for a bit, but like we're kind of both doing shit and are adults, so
Hmm.
yeah. But that was the last time, and I wasn't dressed up as anything. I think the second time was when I did two, and you were Asumatsu-san,
Yeah.
and then the third time was when I was Oron and you were Kiki.
Yeah.
Um. Did we go together another time after that? We did.
Yeah, I think
That was the
so.
time that we got bored and went to Taco Bell, I
Oh
think,
my God. Yeah.
which was a fucking nightmare to walk to. It's not even that far. I was just so out of shape and
It was
tired.
hot. It was so hot.
It was so fucking hot outside.
Isn't it during the summer almost?
It's during November. We
Oh.
always were like, haha, for your birthday, let's go.
Oh right, yeah. Oh my God, I remember begging my mom to go. I was like, "Mom, please, birthday present, can I please go?" And
Yeah,
she was like, "I'll think about it." No.
God. Yeah, because it was always we go to Pride for my birthday, we go to Comic-Con for your birthday.
Yeah.
It was always like a day or two like around our birthdays.
Yeah. Oh God.
I don't know if they're doing it again this year though. If they do, I'm gonna have to go as Echo and like scope out
Ooh.
the booths.
Mm-hmm. That's fun. I'm curious of how Halloween looks in this town. Because I know they put up decorations for like Christmas, so I wonder if they put up decorations for Halloween.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Jen was like, "Should we scare kids?" And I was like, "No."
Scare kids. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
I don't think I could.
Uh, Moth really wants to get trick-or-treaters.
I don't know if they come in that area.
Yeah, I was saying like they don't usually come to like apartments,
Hmm.
but they're like, I want them so
Oh,
bad, and I'm like, well, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but like,
they
can
can just
hope.
stand on the street with a bowl of candy.
Standing on the street with candy, being like, please, trick or treat at my house.
I There's this show called Modern Family. Have you seen that show?
Yeah.
Every year they do like a Halloween special and they go all out for Halloween. And the
Mm,
wife always wants to do like a haunted house in their house, but obviously everything goes wrong.
of
And
course.
when I was watching it, I remembered I think it was I don't know if you were there when we trick or treated, but it was with a couple other friends and there was a haunted house and one of our old friends started dating the clown that was at the haunted house.
Ew.
Oh, it was weird.
I, yeah, I definitely wasn't there for that.
Did we go trick or treating together? I think.
Uh, no.
I know there was a Halloween party that you
I was,
hosted.
yeah, that was very weird.
Yeah, that was a fever dream.
Yeah, with all the people I invited, it was so fucking weird. It was like, there was a bunch of like us, like our
Hmm.
old friend group, and then the one cis guy I was friends with. And he was there for a bit in his fucking morph suit with gym
Ew.
shorts on.
Yeah.
And it was very odd. And then like the one trans girl there wanted to drink my mom's vodka in the freezer. And I was like,
Classic.
you can't fucking drink that. And she was like, why not? I was like, no, just no. My grandma's literally in the other room. No. And she was like, it's like, all right, well, go fucking, no, fuck off, buy
How
your own
old were
vodka.
we?
Uh, Probably like 13,
Oh
14.
my god.
I don't know.
That's so funny. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's so awful.
Didn't we make a like a blanket fort in the living room?
I feel like that was a different time. I don't think we did it that time.
Oh, okay.
We might have done it when we were younger, and it was just like a couple of us.
Oh.
I don't know. I think we made a blanket fort at our other friend's old house. You can bleep out her name, but at Carly's
Oh,
house.
okay, yeah.
I think we might have made one there. I don't know. You guys hung out sometimes by yourselves. You might have done that too.
It was weird hanging out, just me and
Just you and
her.
her.
Yeah, 'cause like we
I remember it was the
had.
first time we had a fight because you guys hung out on your own
Oh my god,
and had an inside
seriously?
joke, and I was pissed.
Oh.
It was in like sixth grade, and it was when we were obsessed with having inside jokes. Like all
Oh
three of
my
us had our little inside
god.
jokes. We all became besties. And
Yeah.
then I think one time, one time, you guys hung out on your own and had a sleepover at her house. And you came back because you'd watched like a movie or something, and you made like an inside joke with each other, and I didn't get it. And I was fucking pissed. I was like, what the hell? And we didn't talk to each other for like a day. And then you and I made up immediately. Like, it was like, I don't know if it was that day or it was the next day. We were like, sorry, I'm so sorry. And then it was fine. And then me and her were kind of like rocky for a bit, but like we
Hmm.
got over it. Um, but it was so fucking stupid because I was so upset that you guys had an inside joke without me. Because I was like,
I
but it
mean,
was all three
that
of our
makes
things.
it makes sense. I would be mad too.
I was
Like,
also just needy and liked her a lot. And I was like, I can't be left out. What the fuck? I need to be around her always.
right. I It was weird just us hanging out because we didn't have anything in common necessarily.
Fuck
And I was scared of her family and her dogs.
Bear. Oh my God, her family's a nightmare.
Like, I felt very intimidated and frightened.
Yeah. Her her family was a lot. Because I remember I'd go over sometimes before her parents got divorced
Hmm.
and they were screaming at each other. And
Oh.
we'd just go outside because we were
Oh.
like, okay, we're gonna go find something to do. It's so uncomfortable.
That's
Yeah.
awful.
They were nice to me, but like it's like that weird like dad thing where you kind of have to be like a weird asshole,
It's
but like
gross.
but like I don't know. He was like very like genuinely like seriously nice to me once,
Hmm.
like after we had a fight. And I don't think he knew that we were fighting,
Hmm.
but we had like screamed at each
Oh
other.
my god.
Like
What?
at the time when I would get mad, I couldn't control how loud my voice would get.
Hmm.
So I would end up like screaming my
Oh
lungs out
wow.
at somebody. Because I just like couldn't help it because I
Hmm.
didn't know how to like not do that.
Yeah.
And I remember we yelled at each other, and then I walked outside to wait for my mom, and he was outside, and he was like, "You know, I mess with you a lot, but you're always welcome at our house." And I was like, "Thanks."
Oh.
And I got in the car and left, and I
Wow.
was like, "That's fucking weird." Okay, you know what? You know what we got to fight about?
What?
We were swearing at each other playing Littlest Pet Shops
Oh my god.
because we had started learning how to use swear words and we were doing it too much. We got mad at each other because I think we called each other like a bitch or something. And we were like, because we were like kind of like doing it like through the little pet shop things.
Yeah.
We kept saying like bitch, shit, fuck you, and like shit like that. And then we got mad at each other. And like I didn't know how to apologize, and like I don't think she was going to, or like didn't know how either, because we were so young. Because it
Hmm.
was like probably like fifth or sixth grade. So we like I don't know how old you are. Like 10, 11.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
like
like
10 or
that.
11. Um, so yeah, we ended up screaming at each other. And I was just like angrily like walking through the house because I didn't know where to go because it wasn't my fucking house. So I couldn't just I couldn't like sit somewhere because she was in her room. I
Uh,
wasn't just gonna like hang out with her brother because that was weird. So I
yeah.
just kind of like angrily walked through the house until I decided to grab my shit and sit outside.
Oh,
Got over it so fast, but it was so fucking stupid. My mom was like, "You'll get over it. It's fine. You guys will make up." And I'm like, "But how? How could we ever?"
oh, I don't think I've ever had a. I mean, until I was older in like high school, I've had
Yeah,
arguments with friends, but
yeah.
I
I
think.
mean,
Hmm?
mm,
Oh, oh,
uh,
I think I'm trying to remember if I can say a number, but I think I just had too many weird drama moments in high school at the second
yeah.
school.
I mean, you attract weird people.
Yeah.
At least here. Um, which is like, God, yeah. It's it's funny because like we'll split up for a while and like not see each other, and then when we come back, you're like, "Look at my new friends," and I'm like, "Oh my God,"
Yeah,
and I don't know how it happens.
I become like I would say I'm a pretty social person. I can make friends
Uh-huh.
pretty easy.
Yeah,
But half the time they aren't good friends.
yeah, because you like find extroverted people to talk to, and like half the time they're like really cool, chill people,
Yeah.
and then the other half of the time they're like, "Oh God."
You can like
How
slowly see how it goes downhill.
Yeah, because like they start out like decent, and you're like, okay, and then you keep talking to them, and you're like, ew, oh, ew, okay, that's not ew. I'm good actually,
Yeah.
because you just I don't know. It's kind of like a roll of the dice because you are able to make friends with people so easily,
Hmm.
and I'm not, which is I feel like why it doesn't happen as often.
I mean, could be good. Could be
Because I
good.
just, well,
I mean, like
sure,
to like not make toxic friends. It's
yeah.
good.
It's nice in that regard, but now it's mostly just like I have to make friends for my fucking coworkers, and half the time they're like 10 years older than me or older.
Right.
And I'm like, I just can't make friends. The last time I made, like, I think one of the first times I made my own friend without, like, it being like a mutual friend was when I got my second job.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like 18, 18?
Oh,
Yeah, I was like 18 at my second job, when I made my first friend on my own
yeah, that's great.
that I can think of anyway, without being like introduced to them other
Hmm.
than the fact that we worked together. Friends, am I right? Got a lot of those.
I feel like making online friends is harder than real life friends sometimes.
Um, yeah, I can understand that because it's like it's harder to reach out to people, I feel
Yeah.
especially if like certain websites, it's difficult because you see like certain sides of people and
Hmm.
you're not like reading body language or anything, so you don't know like how it's actually going for a bit,
Yeah. And
which
plus,
is like, yeah,
I feel like especially Discord, a lot of people that you meet on servers, they're mostly talkative and community based and not one on one.
yeah, which is why I'm not like good with servers
Hmm.
because I'm like I'm not good with like group chat type things and like talking to a lot of people at once.
Hmm.
Uh, which is why every time you make one, I talk about 3 times and then never go in it again because I just talk to you and then leave.
Yeah.
Um, but like when it comes to like one-on-one stuff, it's a lot easier. Like if people just like DM you
Yeah.
uh on like certain things, I'm like, oh, a friend perhaps,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh my god, I
It's like,
cling on to that. If someone DMs me, I'm like, oh my god.
dude, literally, that's how because like it's gotten easier for me to make Tumblr friends than Discord friends,
Wow, that's great.
which is It's very odd. Because like I have a friend that I like am like kind of like getting closer to now. We've
Mm-hmm.
been like relative friends for like I don't know, like a year or two now, kind
Mm-hmm.
of like a lot of on and off talking.
Yeah.
Um, and we're kind of getting to the point where like, oh, we're like kind of actually friends now, and it's cool. But we
Oh,
like live across the country from each other, so we're like, we can't like hang out
right.
well.
Yeah.
Um, but like, there's like people that I will passively talk to.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to like make like close online friends, I feel like.
Oh yeah. I feel like from my personal experience, I could make for like personal friends when I was in middle school, high school online. Like that was peak time.
Mhm.
But now I feel like it's just hard.
Yeah,
Plus, a lot of people turn out so toxic online.
true, yeah. I think I only have like two
Mm-hmm.
that I will like regularly talk to.
Yeah.
Um, and they both live like on the other side of the country, so I'm like, what the fuck? It's like I always feel like for me, it's like I want to make more friends.
Yeah.
I guess I can make more online friends. They all live somewhere else and I can't hang out with them. I hate this. I still want to be friends with them and I'm pissed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like I like these people, but I wish they lived closer so I couldn't only text them all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Am I the asshole? Uh, First one, am I the asshole for not taking down my video that was a gift from my best man? I have a sister that's 6 years older than me. My parents for years cancel on me last minute because of my sister. I have a basketball game. Oops, sorry, sister doesn't feel like going out. I'm graduating. Oops, sorry, sister had a bad day at work. They have missed both major and smaller events in my life because of her meltdowns. I met the love of my life. We decided to tie the knot. In the beginning, I told my parents how I'm worried my sister will ruin another special moment in my life. My mom told me over and over again it would not happen. The day of my wedding, I received a voicemail from my mom saying they couldn't come because my sister's dog was sick and she was upset. I was hurt. My best man, however, is a jokester. He took my phone, then went to my fiance and asked if he could post a video of our wedding as a gift. Wait, post a video of our wedding as a gift on social media. She loved this. She loved his idea. I had no idea about it until I came home. Uh, our honeymoon was at a lakeside cabin, no cell service. The post caption was, "My best friend, he's an amazing person, even if his parents never showed up for him." The video was pictures of us next to her parents, me on the dance floor cutting the cake, me on the dance floor and cutting the cake. Where you would normally see both parents in wedding pictures, the sound behind the video was my mom's voicemail explaining how they couldn't come because my sister's dog was
Oh
sick.
my
I
god.
came home a week later to hundreds of messages, my family members from both sides insisting I take it down. I was told my sister hadn't stopped crying. My mom is refusing to leave the house. I may be the A here. I hate when I might be the asshole here. I didn't take it down when I got my messages. I didn't call my family back right away. I waited until my vacation time was over, at work and enjoyed my time with my wife in our new home before I contacted anyone. My dad told me to take down the video. It was just a bad night for them, that they will make it up to me and my wife for not coming. My reply was exactly how do you plan to make up my wedding? It's a once in a lifetime thing. You choose to ignore my feelings on the whole matter. Then he just repeated he will make it up to me. I told him I would take down the video only when he made up missing my wedding. Flustered, we both hung up on the phone before we said things we shouldn't have. Am I the asshole here? I could have just taken down the video.
Wait, so the parents didn't come because the sister was sad?
Yeah, her dog is sick and they didn't come because her dog was sick and she was upset.
That's kind of not fun, not good. But is he an asshole for posting the video? No, because
He
that's
didn't even
funny.
post it. Yeah, his friend posted it.
Oh, his friend posted it?
His best friend took his phone, posted it, and then he didn't know. And then his whole honeymoon, he didn't
Oh.
have service. And by the time he got home, he was still enjoying his vacation days when he did see it. And he was like, nah, it's fine.
I think it's pretty funny. I don't
It is.
I don't think he's the ass because it's I don't know.
Yeah. Fuck his parents. Missing like his graduation, like this, like even the small things, like a basketball game that he had, like that's upsetting.
Smells like a
And then
case of favoritism.
yeah, and then his entire fucking wedding because his sister was sad that her dog was sick. Her dog didn't die, just sick. Huh? Then let her not go. Fuck her. Go to
Yeah,
his wedding, you assholes.
yeah. Don't think he's the asshole.
No, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's also kind of funny that like this happens and then his sister won't stop crying and his mom won't leave the house.
Yeah, that sounds
As
like
if
a case
not.
of selfishness and maybe a little bit of narcissism.
Yeah, as if it's not their fault. What the fuck?
Yeah,
They decided to not go.
yeah,
Like, suck it up, dude. It's his wedding. If you gave a shit about your kid, you'd go.
yeah, for
If you gave a shit
sure.
about your brother, you'd go. Or send him a gift and be like, hey, sorry, I couldn't make it. And not hold both of your guys' parents away from the wedding.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
not the asshole.
Definitely not. Bullshit. Okay, I have my second one.
Hmm.
Am I the asshole for blowing up on a customer? He can rebuild the fence himself if he has a problem with me being a woman.
Well,
I, female 20, have been interested in woodworking since I was 12, and from 15, I was helping out at my stepdad's business. First, it was just cleaning, holding, bringing things, but later I became pretty much a full employee outside studies. Huh? Did
that's
that
a
make sense? Did that make sense what I just said?
like she's working her way up, or
I just meant the sentence.
oh yeah,
First, it just, okay. My brain just like shut off, I think. First, I was just cleaning, holding, bringing things, but later I became pretty much a full employee outside studies.
yeah, that makes
I
sense.
don't know. Okay. I think I'm just dumb. Uh, last month was busy, so I took what seemed like simpler contracts or orders to do myself. One of those was making new and replacing some balcony fence planks. I talked with the customer on the phone beforehand and later went there to take measurements and other details. First, when I came, he didn't look exactly pleased, asking me if there's someone else coming
Oh
later.
no.
I had that happen before. I have no problem with this. I tried to lighten the mood by saying, how hard can using a tape measure and a drill be? Also said that he hopes the measures will be correct and then asked if I'll be the one doing the actual
Oh,
planks replacement too. I answered most probably. A few days later, I went to actually replace the planks. He didn't say much at first since the planks were good, but then he started nagging like you're holding it wrong.
oh
I
my
wasn't.
god.
You're making a mess here, with the old ones rotten into oblivion all while basically breathing down my neck. That was tolerable still. What wasn't was him saying, you said you can do it yourself, or
Uh,
see why trades are man dominated. When
uh,
I asked him to hold or hand me something.
uh,
When I finished, he told me it wasn't half bad, but it could be better and faster. Like, excuse me, the size match lining distances, good and match paint, good. What? Did that make sense?
like everything is fine. Like the
Okay.
sizing, the painting.
Okay, cool. I think I'm just reading it and not, I don't know.
You're
I'm
on
reading it wrong.
autopilot.
It sounds weird in my brain when I say it. Okay. Like, excuse me, the size, match lining distances, good, and match paint, good.
Mhm.
Okay. Why did he take longer? Why did it take longer? Almost as if, okay, well, my brain doesn't fucking, okay.
Quick throw up break.
Okay. Why did it take longer? Almost as if, almost, okay. Well, I'm gonna just fucking end it.
Okay.
Almost as if there was something to speed it up a little. I asked if he sees any particular problem so I can fix it. He said no, just that a normal woodworker would do it
Oh my
faster.
god.
I just lost it and said, well, I repaired your fucking fence. That makes me a woodworker enough or not, because women can't be in trades. why didn't you do it yourself if I shouldn't do trade jobs in the first place? He told me the good old respect elders and not to
Oh
raise
my
voice on customers.
god.
But I can tolerate only so much. Am I the asshole? Edit. Forgot to mention, I did tell the client I have been doing woodworking for 8 years. Edit 2. Thank you everyone so much for both the great advice and valid criticism I received so far. I My comment about how hard and using a measuring tape and drill beat was very inappropriate and worsened the situation. I also realized keeping him around was bad and my fault. Same with asking him the favors. Noted for both future jobs and to bring up with stepdad.
Okay, couple things. One, sexism.
Oh
Two,
yeah.
fuck the elders.
Oh yeah. Elders don't just get my respect for nothing. They gotta
Yeah,
fucking earn it like everybody else, bitch.
yeah.
Everybody else.
And three, oh god. Like, what?
Oh dear God.
That's so annoying.
Yeah, I fucking hate when people breathe down my neck while I'm trying to do shit and then complain about it. It's
Yeah,
like it's like then you do it, bitch. If you think you can do it so much better than I can,
yeah.
fuck off.
This reminds me of a little story. I was working at a laundromat and there was mostly women working there. Like, it was all women. But at the
Hmm.
time, I identified as he, him. And,
Yeah.
and so my boss was also a man. And so this guy comes in. He's like a regular, but he's known to cause some problems. And he comes in and he was like, you know what I don't see? And my shift leader was like, what? And then he was like, I don't see any hard working men here. And I didn't necessarily pass at the time. Um, and my shift leader is like, well, we have one right here, and points to me. And the guy's like, that's a woman. And I was like, oh, God, no.
I hate it so
And
much.
he was never allowed back because I got angry and I was like, what'd you just call me?
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Oh, God.
I hate that. It's so fucking annoying. It's like it's always like old men too.
Yeah.
Like usually old white men who are just like so fucking entitled about everything, but just like old people in general are so misogynistic, gross.
Uh, I hate when old people expect, like, of course everyone should be nice, obviously, but like when they're an ass and then they're like, why aren't you being nice to me? It's like, what?
Yeah, it's like you don't just get a free fucking pass to do anything. I don't give a shit how old you are at all.
Yeah.
Like that shit would happen at my old job, when I worked in an appliance store, because like you would have to like discuss with like the customers and like, what are you gonna do to like fix this? Like, what do you need to fix it? Like, and like parts and stuff and like how things work in the machine.
Hmm.
Uh, and the manager had been there for like 4 or 5 years. And she, like, it was to the point where, like, she would only ask questions very occasionally to the technician if
Yeah.
she absolutely had to. And that's usually with just like the weird machines that we don't see normally, that she was like, I've seen that one like once or twice. Like, I have to ask.
Yeah.
Um, but like, there was a guy, apparently who came in and the tech was in there and he's a man. And he was like on the computer, like writing up his paperwork. And he wouldn't talk to her. He would only talk to the tech and ask him questions. And when the tech was like, "Oh, she can help you,"
Hmm.
and he was like trying to finish his shit so he could be done for the day, he was like, "Oh yeah, she can help you." And he was like, "What?"
A woman?
Like, "Yeah, a woman? How?" He was just like so baffled that she could do
Oh
anything
my god.
essentially. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
"Huh?" Like, dude, I don't. I don't think you understand that like she's still smarter than you.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
just like, oh God.
at the laundromat also. Um,
Mhm.
so my shift leader, she knew everything about like washing machines and how to fix them and all that stuff like that. And a lot of guys would come up and be like, my washing machine isn't starting. And then she would be like, oh, I can come fix that. And they'd be like,
Yeah.
um, you? They
Oh
just like they need a man to mansplain it to them, or they won't understand it.
God, I hate it so much.
And it would come to the point where she would get so sick of it and just get our boss to explain it because the
Yeah,
men just wouldn't listen.
yeah. I remember I was like sitting up front because like it was like a one huge desk and there was two chairs behind the desk and then two chairs in front. And I would sit in front because the other chair was uncomfortable and she would always sit in the office chair because she was the manager and I was like, yeah, whatever, she gets the office chair.
Hmm.
Um and I was sitting in front of her and a guy came in and she was in the back and I was like, hello. And he just like straight up ignored me and didn't look at me and walked up to the front and wouldn't look at me. And I was like, "Can I help you?" And he just kind of like glanced at me and then looked
Oh,
away. And then she came out of the back and she was like, "Hi." And then he started talking to her.
oh, that's so annoying.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then like whatever he needed or whatever was solved pretty fast and then he left. And she was like, he was weird. And I was like, he wouldn't look at me or talk to me until you came out here. Because after he started talking to her, he like talked to me a little bit and then left.
Oh,
And I was like, what the fuck? I don't know if he was trying to be like weird old man funny or if he was just being a fucking asshole. Like, he wouldn't look at or talk to me at all. And she was like, oh, he's just probably racist. And I was
oh
like, you know what?
God.
You have a point. He probably was.
Oh my God, I hate working. I hate dealing with people.
Same. I want to be a stay-at-home spouse and just clean and cook and not do anything.
I
It's my
think that
dream.
I think that would drive me crazy.
Dude, that is the fucking dream for me. Because
It
when there's nothing to do, I just get to sit and play video
Oh yeah, for
games.
sure. I think just like cleaning extensively makes me feel like
Yeah, that's fair. I just like, it's mostly just like, oh, I have to do the dishes now.
Mhm.
And I'm done. And that was all the cleaning I needed to do for today.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like the shit that you need done and then that's it. Because like we don't have a dishwasher, so we
Yeah.
take turns doing the dishes. And like when they're at work, I'm just like, I'm bored. I'll just do the dishes. And I finish the dishes.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a nap. 'Cause I have nothing else to do because I haven't started working yet.
Yeah.
I'm living my fucking housewife fantasy right now.
Jen's gonna kind of be that role when I start working. Because I was like, okay, if I start working, can you clean?
Can you clean? Do you know how?
Oh. No, he's great.
But like
He can clean.
I get that. Especially if like your cleaning is like your job. I don't think you want to come home and then clean more.
Yeah, oh my God, that's how I felt when worked at um I worked at like a bagel cafe and
Mm,
I would have to clean all of the dishes at the end of the day. Like we took turns, but I would mostly do it because I could be by myself. And then I'd get
mhm.
home and just see like a ton of dishes in the sink from my roommates. And I'd get
Ugh,
so fed up, so I would just do them because they would wait like 3 days to do them.
ew.
Uh, uh.
I would be so pissed and just do mine and leave all the other shit in the
The
sink.
thing is, I couldn't wash my dishes in the sink because it was so full. And we
Oh,
had a
ew.
dishwasher.
Oh my God, dude. That's so ridiculous. If you have a dishwasher, you all you have to do is rinse them and put them in there.
Yeah.
You don't even have to fully wash them. That's so lazy. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I've had a dishwasher my entire life and I'm still doing the dishes. I haven't had to do the dishes since I was like 6 when I would help. And
Right.
I'm still doing them on my own. They got issues, dude. That's gross.
That's like
It- ugh,
I've only had one roommate in my entire life that did the dishes. Otherwise, they would slack and wait.
dude, no.
Like I remember this one roommate, he would leave his like smoothie uh I'm blanking out on what this word is.
Blender?
Yeah, blender.
Mm.
Smoothie blender in the sink for like a week and it would start to mold. But yet he would complain if I left water on the counter. He
Hello?
would come to my door and knock and be like, you left like a drop of water on the marble counter and that can get ruined. And I was like, oh my God, shut up.
Dude, what? Clean your moldy fucking smoothie then, you nasty.
And
Gross.
he would like clog the shower drain with his hair, and it was so gross.
I hate that
Uh,
dude.
Roommates can, it's like a hit or miss.
Yeah, you have to like, if you know the person first, you're like, okay, sick.
Oh
If you
yeah, for
don't, it's
sure.
like, oh, fuck. I don't know you at all. Shit.
Yeah.
That's what I was like, worried about. Like, I was like, I don't know if I can just like find somebody to live with
Oh
because I'll
yeah.
fucking lose it and I don't have enough money to like move.
Yeah.
It's like scary.
It is. Oh, roommates are, yeah. Oh my god, I just have so many horror stories from roommates.
We'll have to go over that next
Oh
time.
yeah, for sure.
Uh,
Oh, should we move on to the next one?
yeah, I have one more.
Okay.
Pretty short. Am I the asshole? Oh my God. My mouth doesn't work and I'm pissed. Okay. Am I the asshole for getting a couple kicked out of a water park for not covering their tattoos?
Oh god. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
not
never
judging
mind.
yet.
First sentence makes sense. I'm from Japan, so I
Oh, okay.
apologize if there are any mistakes in my English. Yesterday, I was at a water park with my family when I saw a couple, who I assume were American or Canadian based on their accents. They were both covered in tattoos throughout their entire upper body, which is not allowed at this water park.
Okay.
I came up to them and explained to them in English about the rule and that they need to cover up the tattoos because families come here with their children. They both told me to shut up and leave them alone, so I found a staff member and alerted them to the situation. They had somebody who speaks English come up to them and explain the rule, and the woman started screaming and crying as they were both kicked out. They were basically causing a huge scene, and everybody was staring at them. It's not like they couldn't use the water park at all. They just had to wear a shirt that covers up their tattoos, and they would have been fine, which is why I think I was justified to confront them. I'm posting here to find out what everybody thinks.
Okay. I can see two sides of this. I can see one side being like freedom, why blah blah blah, and then I can see
Ugh,
another side that's like just cooperate.
yeah,
But I get
it's
that Japan has its own rules on tattoos. It's very
yeah,
disrespectful. Um,
it's also just like if you have a full sleeve or like a lot of tattoos,
yeah.
a lot of times you're associated with the Yakuza.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, no shit, there's gonna be a rule. That makes everybody on edge because
Yeah.
you look like you're in the mafia.
Yeah. And it's not that hard to cover up. It's not.
Especially if all you had to do is put on a shirt. That's not that bad.
Yeah. And like to make a deal about it, it's yeah. And I'm sure
Yeah.
there's other, pool resorts in Japan where you can.
Yeah, because like I know that tattoos are a huge
Yeah.
thing. And like with like onsens and stuff, it's like if you have like a couple small ones like around, they don't usually care. But
Hmm.
like if they're gonna be bigger, then like if you're a very traditional place, you like can't be in there at all
Oh yeah, for
because you'll
sure.
immediately like get kicked out. But like I know like relatively some places are a little bit more lenient.
Hmm.
Um, but it's like if it's that much of a fucking deal, just put on a shirt, dude. If you
Yeah.
really want to be there that bad. And
Yeah.
also, if they're American, fuck, son
Yeah.
of a bitch. Of course, it's us that has to be like the worst people.
Oh yeah.
Always. Because like, how could we not be? We are the land of Karens and Kevins.
Oh yeah.
It's horrendous, dude.
Oh my god.
So
Oh,
it's not a surprise that they would start screaming and freaking out to like tell them to shut up.
it's so embarrassing.
Yeah, because it's like it's bad enough that like here they're like I'm American and I'm free. Meh. Um, it's worse if you go somewhere else and you say that because the rules do not apply the same.
Yeah, no.
You do not have your fucking amendment rights, your free speech and your bullshit. Because free speech doesn't exist in a lot of other countries, so
Hmm.
you can get arrested for just being a piece of shit in public, which is
Yeah.
like pretty sick. But also, you can't just like flaunt your American shit because
Yeah.
you will get called out and get kicked out of places because you're being an asshole.
Yeah. Uh, uh,
So definitely not the asshole here,
yeah,
especially since you like
no.
try to just like let them know and be like, hey, you
Yeah.
can't really do that. Could you put on a shirt? And
Yeah.
they were like, fuck you, me.
Go. Free
Free
speech, bitch.
free speech that you don't fucking have.
Yeah,
Especially if they don't speak Japanese. There's like no free speech in that at all because they can't speak it.
yeah. Oh God. Yeah, one
Yeah.
thing that it's like it's kind of sad to say, but one thing that I'm still getting like used to is that not seeing people open carry here and like
Dude,
not hearing constantly just like Republicans.
I wish. Oh my
Like
God.
I'm so used to like seeing, at least in the town that I lived in, you just see so many people wearing Trump shirts and stuff like that.
Ugh,
Over here I see no political things.
that's nice.
Yeah, the only time I've experienced something political is some lady stopped like Jen and I on the street and just talked about masks. She was basically
Yeah,
saying that we're breathing in microplastics, and I was like, "Whoa, am I in America?"
yes. Get a little taste of the USA in that one. Yeah,
Oh,
it's still a nightmare here. Everybody's awful. I hate everybody here.
I feel like next episode we should just dive into Karen's and our experiences, and
Bro,
I have so many.
I've been screamed at so much in retail.
God, yeah, honestly. Oh, we should write a list.
My God, my list is so long. Not really, but still. It's crazy that people will yell at you for things being expensive at the dollar store.
Oh my God. They're lucky it's a dollar. They're lucky they
Dude,
don't have taxes.
yeah. Like, oh my God. Especially since like it went up 25 cents. I know, crazy. Some things, literally not even everything in the store, went up 25 cents.
Right.
And everyone's like, oh my God, it's a $1.25 store. And I'm like, bitch, you could get this for $4 somewhere else.
Yeah.
Chill out. You're still gonna shop here.
Yeah.
It's not like you can't like oh my God. Yeah.
And I'm sure you can find a quarter on the ground. Like,
Dude, literally, it's not like there's change fucking everywhere on the ground because nobody wants it.
God. Yeah. I've yet to find a dollar store here.
Um,
Sorry, a euro store.
Ew. I hope that's not what it's called. Um,
What else would it
uh,
be called?
I don't fucking know. In the UK, it's Poundland. That's the worst thing I've ever heard, dude. How could
Poundland? That's so
you
funny.
possibly name a store Poundland? Like, I get it's a pound, but like, Jesus Christ, you didn't have to put land at the end. It sounds like a sex shop.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
So fucking stupid. Oh,
Oh, God. Yeah.
you wanna go over the questions that we had?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I asked some questions in a Discord server I'm in, and a lovely person asked some questions, and
Ooh,
which were basically. So I know that she plays Sims 4,
hell yeah.
so she wanted to know how do we play Sims 4, and do we have any Sims lore?
Seriously.
Um,
Uh, when we were younger, we used to play it together.
oh yeah, we would sit in the same room and play all day.
Yeah. Remember we on like, cause like every other Wednesday we'd have half days.
Oh my God, I forgot
Um,
about that. Yeah,
and you would either come to my house or we would sit on Skype
yeah,
and play like either Gmod, or at some point we started playing like Sims 4 together, just like sitting in the same room and
yeah,
like turning our laptop screens, be like, look what I did, look what I
yeah.
made.
We
Uh,
wouldn't talk for like 3 hours, and then
Literally, my mom would come home, she'd be like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And we'd be like, playing the Sims. And we'd just sit in my room instead and be like, oh, phew. And then one of us would like sit on like the bed or on the floor or something and
yeah.
keep playing. So fucking stupid. So funny.
It's so good.
Yes.
How long have you been playing The Sims? Have you been playing it like since one, two, etc.?
I've only played 4.
Oh, yeah.
Um, for like, I don't know, probably 8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
something like that. I've been playing it for a decent amount of time.
Hmm.
Um, that like when I see people play it for the first time, I'm like, I fucking hate this because you don't know how to do anything and it makes me upset. Um, it's like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, yeah, I've only ever played four.
Hmm.
I've seen people play, I think two and three.
Yeah.
I've never seen one, and I know it would frustrate the shit out of me
Oh
because it's
yeah.
like so different, and I'd be like, I don't fucking know how to do anything, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Because I like the customization stuff, because they keep adding shit, and I'm like, oh, fun, you can make trans characters now.
Yeah. I remember my brother had an Xbox, and when I was like a, a youngin', I used to play it all the time. I don't know which Sims, probably like two or three. But
Oh, I had Sims oh, is that weird looking one that didn't look like any of the other Sims games?
oh,
It's um um My Sims.
oh,
I had that on my Wii,
wow,
and I was playing the story mode and I got stuck. Um, but then I got four
that game was
later.
awesome.
Yeah, it was so fucking fun. I got four later, and they had like little statues. They had little statues of like the characters in the action in the My Sims game.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing them, and I was like, "What the fuck? Why are they here?" I remember I had a crush on the, like punk looking girl. She had like blonde
Yeah.
hair, green cargo pants.
I used to have that
Fuck it,
game on my DSi, I think.
let's go. I forget about that game sometimes, but it was pretty good, honestly.
Yeah. Sims is pretty fun. I love it. I need to
S-
re-download it.
Getting mods for it is fun too.
Yeah. I had like no space on my computer because I had all the Sim DLCs and like a bunch of mods, and I wanted to upgrade to Windows 11, so I had to delete it. Um,
Oh no.
but I think I need to get like a new SSD because I have like no space on my computer.
Yeah, I
So
need another.
yeah, once I get a new one, I might get Sims again.
Let's go.
Because I'm in my
Yeah.
Monster Hunter phase and I can't get rid of that right now.
Oh shit. Yeah, that game's big. You can't just like get rid of it to get the Sims.
Yeah. Oh, um,
How do you normally play the Sims?
I usually like, I don't like making houses. So I usually just like find a preset house. And I did go the route of not cheating and not using motherload. So I got like this small little cottage house
Hmm.
in, I forgot which map it is. It's like,
Is
uh,
it the one with nothing? Is it like
it
sandy?
has some stuff. There's like a farm on it, and it's like a house in the top part of it. Um,
Uh, oh, is it like the cottage core, like
yeah,
DLC
yeah,
looking
yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I like that one. I have
Yeah.
that one.
And so I did that for a couple months, and then I found mods, and then I restarted because I was like, oh god, I can do so much now.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
I usually get them a job because I like that aspect and seeing what they can do.
mm,
And I still yet to throw a proper house party and get all the achievements because I feel like the parties last so short
really?
and it's hard to get all the achievements for me.
I feel like they're too fucking slow.
Oh, really? I think I get overstimulated and I'm like, oh my god, I need everyone to talk to each other. I need to hire a chef. I need to get a bar mixer. I need to. Oh,
Um, yeah, I tend to accomplish everything too fast.
oh wow.
Um, because the way I play,
Hmm.
um, as soon as, cause like I cheat for money because I don't like making them get jobs because then I can't make them do what I want, because they're busy working and it's
Yeah.
annoying. So I click on a random property that I'm never gonna live in. I motherload about 14 times, so they have like half a mil. And then I move them to a house that I actually like that has plenty of room, so I can completely destroy it and redecorate it.
Yeah.
And that takes me about an hour or two because I go to every detail possible.
Hmm.
and then I just like start rapid firing them like relationship wise, and I'm like, you're best friends, best friends, best friends, and now you're in a relationship, and and I like whatever like goal I'm going for, I have to speed run it. So I like speed run all like the talking and stuff,
Hmm.
which is probably why every time I have some sort of like party thing or like if I make them have like a wedding, I'm like speed running it because I'm like, I know where every option is that I need, so I know where I can find it to click on it. Unless the game is glitching, I should be done in less than 20 minutes.
That's impressive.
Yeah. I usually just play it too fast and then I'm like, I'm bored of these characters and I restart because I like creating the characters more.
Hmm. Yeah.
Do you get your sets from the gallery or do you just like choose a house?
I just choose a house.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that cottage core house is now my to go to because it's like so comfy looking, but it's pretty small. I need a bigger
Yeah.
house.
The cottage houses, like, I think there's like 3 or 4 that you can live in
Hmm.
um, on like that map. And I think there's only one like kind of decently sized one, and the rest of them are pretty small.
Yeah. Hmm.
And I would always cheat to get the biggest one because I was like, I have to have the farm because I want to see how you like have the animals and shit because I
Yeah.
didn't understand like, how you take care of them and stuff because it was the first time I had it. So it's like time to get llamas and cows and shit and chickens. Name them
I
all.
didn't even know you can get llamas and cows.
I think, well, and I can get chickens. I'm pretty sure you can get llamas.
Whoa.
I don't know if you can get cows.
That'd be cool.
Yes. It's fun though.
It's
I
addicting.
like I like the little like random like things that are like, oh my God, this comes with this DLC. I didn't know that. I just
Yeah.
was looking at the new map.
Yeah. Little
It's
nice
always fun.
surprise.
Yes. Sims is very fun, especially when there's an update and it doesn't tell you what it updated, and then you click on it and you're like doing things, you're like, fuck is that? You're like, ooh, surprise. A little gift in the game.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fun. It's like,
Yeah, the customizing is very fun.
oh yeah, it's relaxing.
Yeah. I could spend so long like building the character because sometimes I'll build like 2 characters and then as soon as I get in the game and cheat to give them money and find a house, I'm like, all right, I'm done. And I love- that was fun for me, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
used to, when I would play, I used to be like, okay, I have to make the best family ever. Um, so I would cheat to give them money so I could just like hang out with the family the entire time.
Hmm.
And I would make the 2 people, speed run them into a relationship, speed run so they have a child. Sometimes I would cheat so they would have like twins or triplets. So I was
Hmm.
like, that's fun. And I would like completely rebuild their entire house. Only like the inside parts though. I'm not doing like the walls and shit. It's
Yeah.
a lot. Um, and then I would, once the kids got old enough, I would hate the parents and get bored of them. So I would try and kill them.
Oh my god.
But I was like it's hard to kill a sim when they're like not even really elderly yet.
Yeah.
Um, so I looked up how to do it, and I figured out that you could make them hysterical by making them too playful.
Oh my god.
You could make them so playful and giggly that they would essentially laugh themselves to death, and then you could kill them. And then I would just like put their urns in like the inventory so no one would cry. And I was like, cool,
Oh
sick, they're
my
gone.
god.
And then I would essentially restart with the kids, and then they would be my mains, and then I would like just choose one that I like the most, and then they would find somebody to like marry or whatever, and I just keep doing it.
Um, FBI, if you're listening, this is a joke.
In game, in game, I promise. In game.
Never life, never life.
I'm in Sims 4 in game.
That's so
In a video game.
that's hilarious.
Yes. I've definitely chilled out, but that's how I used to play it a lot.
Oh, I don't think I could handle having Sims kids. Doesn't seem too entertaining for me.
When you have a lot, it's a fucking nightmare, and that's
Yeah.
probably why I stopped doing it. Because you have to like if you ha like, because I would make them have triplets. When you have three toddlers, you want to kill yourself. Um, because you have to like they can't like go up and down stairs on their own. And I
Yeah.
always have houses that have stairs. So I'm like, fuck. So I have to like pick them up and move them. And like with the way that I orientate the house, the kids' rooms are usually on the second floor. So I'm like, son of a bitch. I don't have room on on like the first floor. So like there's like literally no point. It's like, huh. And then like, oh my God, it's so fucking annoying. So at one point I was just like, I'm done. No more kids. If I have a kid, there's only one and they age up fast. I'm not doing this shit anymore.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
You need one of those mobility ramps.
But for toddlers,
Yeah.
I wish
Strap
they
him
have like
on.
literally they have like random like robot shit in the game anyway. They might as well have one of those. My Sims never make it like old enough to be elders though, because I'm like, what the fuck is the point of having an elder?
Yeah,
Might as well be
true.
dead. I don't want to do anything
Oh,
in game. Uh,
yes. In game. So, Mars, how would you
yeah.
survive a zombie apocalypse?
Um, realistically, I'd kill myself.
Honestly,
Uh,
that's what I would do too.
okay, cool.
Say if this was like a dramatic movie and you're like I don't know, just trying to survive.
Like you have to survive.
Yeah. The option of
Um,
opting out is not there.
I would probably like my ideal is kind of like going full like Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
Um or like
God.
Last of Us 2, I guess, because they have like the town.
Yeah.
Um and just finding like a group of people that are decent enough that like I can feel safe on the inside of the town and
Mhm.
not really have to leave and just kind of contribute from in there.
Yeah.
So I don't have to like go out and like make sure like there's not a lot of zombies like around the walls and shit or whatever.
Mhm.
And just kind of like grow food. I want to essentially what I want to do in real life is what I want to do in zombie apocalypse. Stay inside and not have to go out and work.
Yeah. Live off the fat of the land.
Yeah. Um, because that's stressful. And also any kind of zombie thing that I see when it's like Walking Dead or whatever, it's like I don't I don't know how the fuck I would navigate that. I would get so overwhelmed
Yeah.
that I would just shut down, I think.
Um, what's scary about it is that like I feel like that's like the most realistic thing to happen too. Like you have vampires. I feel like zombies could actually happen.
I
Like,
mean, they did bring a pig back to life recently.
oh my god, what?
Yeah, it like its heart stopped and then they like did something and the heart started beating again. So,
Oh
full
my
zombie pig.
oh my god.
We're getting there.
Yeah. Oh,
It's literally gonna be zombies plus um Planet of the Apes because the apes are in the Stone Age right now. So by the time we get to actually making zombies and bringing people back to life, I think the monkeys are gonna get closer to like having
the
a civilization.
monkey gain consciousness.
Literally, they're
That's
so
terrifying.
smart. It's scary. And they're starting to like use stones and shit, so they're getting a little too close for comfort.
Oh my god. Did you hear about that story about that one woman owning like I think it's a chimpanzee she had?
Oh, it
And
like ripped off the lady's face or whatever.
yeah, oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's scary, but it's also like you can't own big monkeys
Yeah.
or like apes or
And
anything.
you can't douse them in Xanax like that lady was doing to keep it calm.
Oh my God, yeah, holy shit. I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
You can't drug them to keep them.
Yeah.
It's like you can like I understand like the little like capuchin monkeys like from Friends or whatever.
Yeah.
Those aren't really gonna do a lot. They might like shit around your house, obviously. Um, But like the small ones are like fine. Like the little spider monkeys or whatever. Those
Yeah,
are whatever.
but full
But
on
like,
ape or like a chimpanzee. Oh
yeah,
my
you can't
god.
own a fucking chimp or an ape or something like that because it's like it does not matter how long you've had it.
Yeah,
It will freak out at some point.
yeah,
They are not domesticated at all.
yeah.
They
No.
are too smart and too feral at the same time
Yeah.
to like comfortably live in like a house.
Yeah. Oh my god, monkeys and zombies are gonna like take over the world. Monkeys, zombies, climate change. Um,
Ugh,
um, what else?
ugh,
What else is taking this world? AI.
yeah. Oh my God. Monkeys, zombies, and robots. Oh my.
That's
It's just like
terrifying.
all it is like all at the same time.
I feel like I don't even know. I feel like if a zombie apocalypse happened, I feel like America would just go crazy.
Yeah.
Like you would have people who you have those people who have stocked up their shelter, their like underground bomb shelter with canned
Dude,
foods and
yeah.
guns.
People live in like bunkers and shit. Like there's old like missile silos
Yeah,
underground that are stocked to like fill like 100 people.
yeah,
And they have like self-sufficient like gardens and shit
yeah,
like ready to go. And that's so scary.
yeah. I don't even know how Germany would react. I feel like they're so far behind on a lot technology
Really?
wise.
Oh.
Yeah, so like Germany kind of copies America, like kind
Oh.
of takes them a couple years to catch up.
Yeah.
Um,
That's crazy.
oh my God, there's a fruit fly trying to get in my coffee.
Ew.
But yeah, I feel like realistically, I think I would just lose my mind. I don't think I could become stable if there was zombies outside my window.
Oh, absolutely not. I'd be freaking the fuck out.
My only hope is that buildings in Germany are just sturdy as hell. Like my walls are concrete, so that gives me somewhat
Oh yeah, that'll take
safety.
a very long time for
But
any sort of like zombie to like break through.
but if they
It
find
also
out how to climb, oh my God.
it depends on the kind of zombie too.
Yeah.
'Cause there's like the normal like slow like ones, and then there's like World War Z zombies that sprint.
Yeah. Uh,
Those are fucking scary.
yeah. Like, oh my God, have you seen the movie Warm Bodies?
Ew, no.
Oh,
It sounds gross though.
it's a good movie. It's like a zombie that falls in love. It's like comedy, but also kind of scary. But anyways,
Uh,
they have like these really creepy zombies that look just burnt and shriveled. Ugh.
no,
Yeah.
I hate that so much. Yeah, my worst nightmare is that it's like if it's zombies, it's like World War Z zombies that are like running and like jumping over cars and shit. Or it's like Last of Us zombies where there's like different mutations, which is probably what would happen with the way that shit mutates. Like
Yeah.
realistically, there would be like different weird mutations of zombies,
Ugh.
which is like, ugh. If a clicker was real, I would absolutely kill myself.
What's a clicker?
It's in Last of Us and it doesn't have a face.
Oh
It
no.
essentially looks like one of those weird like layered mushrooms on the head,
Oh, ew.
I think. Or like a Demogorgon. I have to look it up again. Um Clipper, Last of Us. Um oh. Yeah, it kind of looks like a Demogorgon with like a mushroom
Ugh.
face. I won't send you a picture 'cause it's gross. But they like make like little like clicky
Did
noises.
they use like
Um,
echolocation or something?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So you have to like sneak when you're around.
ew.
Uh, and then they will like if you're too loud, they'll like scream and like try and run in your
Ew.
direction.
That would give me a heart attack.
Yeah, it's so fucking gross.
It's kind of like
It's
that movie with Jim from The Office. What is it?
a quiet place.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
I never
movie.
watched.
It's pretty good.
It looked good.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, those are fucking gross. The zombies and Last of Us are so fucked. I hate them so much.
I don't think I could play it. I think I'd get too spooked.
Yeah, I only watch it because I like the story because it's
Hmm.
very compelling.
Yeah.
Um, I watched all of the first one, then I started watching the second one, and I was like, "Oh my God, shit got too real too fast." Holy shit! I
Yeah.
hate the second one. Like it's really good and it looks great. The story is like, whatever. The gameplay is better, but I fucking hate the second one. It makes me so upset.
Oh
If you
no.
ever get into it, please tell me.
Yeah, I'll probably watch a series soon.
I recommend a couple people that have played it.
Oh, okay.
I guess it just depends on like what kind of gameplay you like for a story. Like if you
Hmm.
want to see somebody literally like get everything, and like try not to miss anything in like the sections, I have someone for that.
Hmm.
Otherwise, someone that's just like trying to be very immersed, I have people for that too.
Okay.
I watched like six people play it because it's really good. And like people who had never played it like a month before the second one came out because they were like, oh shit, I gotta prep. I have
Oh,
to play it before the other one comes out so we can play that one.
oh, zombies are terrifying. God.
It's very good though.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
Someone also, this is a little question I forgot to put in the list. It's kind of just a silly question. Someone asked, what's this dumb question?
God.
And I know he'll listen to this. Um, he said, talk about the most handsome guy in the world. I was like, how do I even? Who?
I wonder who asked.
I don't know if you. I don't know if you know this person.
Oh, I just assumed it was Jen.
Oh no no no.
Fishing for compliments.
Who's the most handsome guy in the world?
Um, I mean, I guess like celebrity cu
Celebrity
celebrity
Quest.
celebrity crush. Um, Celebrity crush wise for me currently, Callum Hood. So he's so hot and he wears skirts now. Are you joking?
That's a
Of course,
slay girl boss movement.
if I had a type, it would be him.
God.
He's hot. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say.
I remember when my obsession with the Michael Sarah.
Dude, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are those Michael Sarah and Callum Hood two different types?
very different types of people, but it's very funny. But it makes a lot of sense, I feel like.
Okay.
Uh,
I think it's good time to wrap up. We're hitting 2 hours.
yeah, spent decent amount of time.
Okay, thanks for listening. This is episode 3.
Well,
Um, and I guess we'll see you in the next episode.
let's go.
Yes, okay, goodbye.
Bye.